Hi, I'm Michael Waltman with Intel Report. Today's Intel Report focuses 11 days left to a key election. The race could not be tighter, America. Now, Romney and Paul Ryan are a joke, in my opinion. I do not understand how the polls are close, or they say the polls are so close, or how Romney is ahead in key states. I think basically, I'm going to say it, okay? The South is full of racist white men that will not vote for a black man, period. That's my stance, okay? You can agree, disagree, comment, write whatever you like below this video, but the truth of the matter is there are white males all over this country who do not want a black man in the White House. And they will do anything to prevent him from getting reelected. Even by electing a man whose positions are all over the place. Now, if you're a staunch conservative, how can you support Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan? Now, I understand Paul Ryan is a staunch conservative, but Mitt Romney, when he was Massachusetts governor, he was not a staunch conservative. He was very moderate. He was almost a centrist. Okay? Now, during the GOP convention, to win, he said whatever he had to and became a staunch Reagan-like Republican. And he won and he did what he needed to do to win. Because the man will do and say whatever he wants because he feels he does not have to answer to anyone, because he feels he can buy his way into in and out of any situation he gets himself into. Now, the most disgraceful thing is, I do not understand how a woman in this country can vote for Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan. Okay? I do not understand it. He has not disavowed the statements by Richard Mourdock that a woman who is raped, I mean, one of the most heinous crimes out there, cannot have an abortion? Are you kidding me? This is 2012. This is the 2012 election. The 14th Amendment exists, protecting a woman's right to choose, and this amendment is hanging by a thread. But I mean, the next president is going to have the chance to elect possibly 2 Supreme Court justices, okay? Which is enough to swing the court either way. Roe v. Wade is under attack. Now, you may not agree with abortion in all cases. I don't think you should. Listen, if you're a healthy woman with the means to raise a child and you're just getting an abortion because it's a form of birth control, that I think is wrong. But it's still your choice. This is America. You see this behind me? I fought for this great country. I fought for the right to have all kinds of freedoms. I fought for the right to make this video and say whatever the I want. Okay? That's the fact of the matter. Now you got people like Donald Trump out there saying, I mean, I get comments all day on my Twitter page, okay? My Twitter thing is Intel Report. That's my name, at your news stream. URNEWSSTREAM. Follow me, because I guarantee you will learn a lot. Now, Donald Trump came out and said, release your college records. What in the world do college records have to do with this election? The man already became president, Mr. Trump, okay? He surpassed whatever you have done in your entire lifetime. You inherited money, you lost it all, you lied, cheated, and stole to get it back, and then 4 times you or your companies have filed for bankruptcy protection. You are a disgusting, racist, vile buffoon who made a fool of himself by offering $5 million to charity for the release of a long-form, what the fuck is a long-form birth certificate, okay? It's either a birth certificate or not a birth certificate. Barack Obama was not born in Kenya, okay? He was born in Hawaii, okay? His mother was white, his father was black. Get over it, okay? You are a racist individual who just is clinging to relevancy. That's all you're doing. And NBC, pull his show off the air because you were complicit in this man's statements, and you were profiting off of his show, which is getting attention because of his bombshell announcement. There was no bombshell announcement. It was a pure PR stunt. I'd love to know who his PR agency is, because whoever advised this man to do what he did is so whacked out of their mind that it's insane. It's so insane that Michelle Malkin, a real conservative who has, like her or not, she has core beliefs, core principles, and loves this country. I don't agree with her. I really don't like her. I'm a liberal. Whatever you want to say about her, but she even came out and said this man is a fool. He's a joke. And then you have Ann Coulter, who uses the R word, calling people. Just the worst type of language you can possibly imagine is coming from this Republican campaign. And Mitt Romney has stayed mum on the issue. Okay? He has not pulled his endorsement of Richard Mourdock. He is the only senator that Romney has done a campaign ad for. Do you understand that gravity of that? Romney wants Indiana so badly that he has done a campaign ad for Richard Mourdock, a man who says a woman who is raped should not be allowed to get an abortion. That is ridiculous. That is so far out there. Now, my mother, this is a personal statement. My mother was raped at 15 years old. If she got pregnant, her life would have been over. Thank God she did not get pregnant. Her attacker was never caught. It was a home invasion. It was a heinous crime. She never got over it. She passed away at 42 from health issues, unrelated to it, but still. It just boggles my mind that there are people out there that will support Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan for presidency. Do you realize what you're electing this man to? You're electing this man to lead this country, okay? The United States of America. The only superpower left in this world. Now, you may think China is a superpower. They have one aircraft carrier that is barely operational. So they are not a superpower, okay? And Mitt Romney, you say, we're going to have the smallest Navy since 1916 or so. Well, Barack Obama really took you to task. That's a new news alert, okay? Because I get stuff all day long. I get news alerts. I'm former CIA, former U.S. Marine Corps. I've been all over the world. I've seen the world. I'm in the know. I have level 3 security clearances. All right? I understand what's going on. Now, people want to point fingers and say, oh, the Benghazi attack was a cover-up. That's baloney. It's a bunch of malarkey, as Joe Biden would say. There was so much chaos, so much confusion. People say, oh, there was a drone in the air. No, the drone was redirected to Benghazi, was redirected when they heard of the attack, and all it could see was a bunch of burning buildings. Now, the United States Marine Corps that I served in is not a fire department. We are not on call all over the world to go fight at a moment's notice. We need some kind of, it takes a chain of command. There is a chain of command at play here, all right? And the chain of command takes a little while. Now, intelligence was so fuzzy on the matter, you can't rely. They say, oh, they came out right away on Twitter and Facebook claiming responsibility. Twitter and Facebook claiming responsibility for the attack? That's what you want to go on? That's what the Secretary of State should come out and say? That on Twitter and Facebook, somebody claimed responsibility for a terrorist attack? They didn't know what was going on, okay? I'll admit, it was a terrible tragedy. I'm sorry that the U.S. ambassador and 3 other people lost their lives. I really am terribly sorry for that. But tragedies happen every day. I lost people on my team. I was a combat coordinator for the United States Marine Corps. I saw battle casualties every freaking day I was in Iraq. I was in the Battle of Fallujah, okay? I took 3 bullets to my leg. 3 bullets to my leg, America, for you. And for you to elect Mitt Romney, who's going to take away most people's rights, is in the pocket of billionaires, has Sheldon Adelson writing checks for him, is worth $250 million himself, has his son who owns voting machines. Isn't that a little bit of a conflict of interest? Okay? That the president, the presidential nominee's son owns voting machines that you are going to use on election day to cast your ballot in a free country? This is insane. It's insane, America. It's disgraceful. I implore you, you must vote for Barack Obama and Joe Biden, whether you like all of his policies, like some of his policies, like none of his policies. You cannot put Mitt Romney into the White House because he is in the pocket of billionaires. He will not look out for you. He will not look out for me. He will not look out for my children. He will not look out for your children or your family members. He will look out for the 5 billionaires that are donating to his super PACs and putting these ads on TV every single day that are just disgraceful. Now, again, my name is Michael Waltman. You have any problem with me, comment on my page. I'll respond to it. Believe me, I never ran from a fight. I never will run from a fight. As you can see behind me,